Okay, I think that we are live. And we are going to be starting a new game tonight called Librarian. Tidy up the arcane library. Let's turn the volume down a hair. Somewhere right around there. Seems good to me. Okay. How do I get out of the settings? There we are. Alright, this game caught my eye. I only saw a bit of it. But we're going to give it a shot anyways. Alright, so here we are in the game. It's doing a little bit of screen tearing, at least on my page. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's turn off motion blur. You guys getting the same screen tearing I am? Kind of right here in the middle. It turned down that music again too. It is a little louder than I'd liked. Alright, let's try that. I want higher sensitivity. Either way, this game, while I'm getting my settings going here. It is supposed to be, at least to my understanding, a game where I am sorting through this massive library of magical tomes. And that's all there is to it. And that's fine by me, because I really don't need... Let's see. Let's put that up to 2. Feels better, I think. Yeah, so we've got this library, right? Absolutely filled with books. And I guess this little top right area is giving us our tutorial. Press E to pick up the object targeted by the crosshair. Okay. Monsterology, an introduction to Forbidden Beast, Volume 10. Press Q to drop a book. I can carry more than one at a time. And I can use my scroll wheel to change the order of them. By pressing R, I can open the list of books currently in my possession. It's the same order as I'm currently holding them. Place them on hand. No. Place the books in my hand on the bookshelves according to the categories. The location of each category's bookshelf can be found on the maps on both sides of the stairs. Alright, well let's see how many books we can carry. A lot, it looks like. Okay, so this is Monsterology, I believe, is a category. These are our maps. Monsterology 1A on the first floor. So that's going to be right over here. Place the books in hand according to the categories. Yeah, okay. So we should start with 1, right? Find any and organize them on the same tier. Alright, so far so good. Looking for book 2. There's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And look at that, we got an achievement. One row left to level up. Okay, so there is a progression system in this game. You can tell by the top left here. Bottom right, I have no idea what's going on there. But we got quite a bit of library to explore here. And chests, apparently? How to open a chest? You don't have the required key yet. I need a key with a symbol somewhere in the library. That's how I can open this thing. Okay. Very interesting. So, yeah, I think that's the gist of how this game works. We got what looks like the Door of Durin over there. It's a pretty neat looking space. I like this Astrolabe. Is that what it's called? Yeah, not a very intense game. Something just kind of laid back. And I have found I really like organizing things. So I thought, this is a cheap game. Let's get it, give it a shot, see how it goes. And just kind of stream it in the background. Also, since it's called Librarian, I figured this could be a start of a longer and more serious effort to stream the games I got in my Steam library. I got a ton of them, and I should make use of them. I mean, it wasn't long ago I was streaming Nier Automata, which I do plan to get back to. I just thought this would be a nice kind of detour in the meantime, something a little more relaxed. So I think for now what I'm going to do is just grab books. We're going to see how many we can grab actually. Looks like that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is our limit right now. I think Q was to throw books. We're going to get everything down to the first floor here. Oop. I accidentally placed that book. I did not mean to do that. It's on the incorrect bookshelf. Yeah, I gotcha. So I'm going to treat this just kind of as a relaxing way to end my night. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for this session because I got to go to work early tomorrow. But I also don't want to play something super actiony that's going to keep me up and pumped, so this will be nice. I'm gonna up my sensitivity again, I think. I'm gonna try 0.5, see how that feels. Not bad. I don't know if it really changed much. Let's crank it to 100, see if we can feel that. Oh, I didn't save it, that's why. Yeah, that's definitely more responsive. I might be treating these books without too much care, but they are magical tomes, it looks like. So you've got to assume they've got a degree of sturdiness about them, right? So what I'm thinking I might aim for here is firstly, getting everything down to the first floor. Secondly, I might start sorting these by color. I don't know if that'll help with the arrangement of everything. I don't know if all these tomes are the exact same color for the same set. I kind of hope they are, but if so, I'd like to arrange things by not just set of books in the right spot, but also Get a bit of a color system going. I'm not really in a rush. I don't expect to finish this game real soon here. And I find that rushing something like this kind of kills the enjoyment of a process, right? Oops, this one. It's not all games have to be super intense, you know? Some are just relaxing. And I'm hoping this kind of fills that gap. I play Minecraft a lot. I streamed some of it, although haven't done so much of that these days. But I was sorting out enchanted books in that game and thought, wow. When I saw the video of this, I thought it's perfect. I was enjoying that process, now I can get a whole game of it. I am also curious how many books are in each set. Is it static or does that change? I'll try to keep an eye on my left side here. If it goes above double digits anywhere. In terms of volumes. So far, everything's been in the single digits. But that doesn't mean that things can't change. Some people I know were in a work accident today. Took a bunch of lives. A bunch of people went missing. Like, it's bad, bad news. And the crazy part is, it feels like that never really happens around me, so... Just a reminder that life is not nearly as long-lasting as one would hope. It can come quick, it can go quick. It is an unstable but pretty amazing thing, right? I feel horrible for the families who lost people. I feel terrible for the people who lost their lives. I mean, it was not an easy death from what I hear. And I know this isn't exactly light topic stuff, but I'm just, at this point, talking what's on my mind. One of my good friends was on site when things went down, and I expect he's not handling it well. He's always had a fear of death, and I think that's pretty typical for most people in some variety, but he thinks about it a lot more than most. So this brush up against it, I can't imagine has left him reassured. I've been trying to think about the best way to, or even if I should, try to talk to him about all this. Or if it's best left unsaid, unthought, just, you know, time heals wounds kinds of thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I reached out to him to make sure that he was safe, but beyond that, I've been trying not to ask any questions. Freak accidents are crazy though, man. They happen all over the world, but at least when things have some kind of expectation to them, it feels as though you can trace it to a reason. Someone's old enough, you know, the body can't last forever. someone makes stupid decisions, that can, you know, cost you a lot. But the unpredictable stuff is just, it's a little bit freaky, you know? Alright, so back to this game though, on lighter news, I guess. News, thoughts, just words, I don't know, this streaming thing still eludes me. I don't get how it's supposed to work, but I figure if I don't record myself playing stuff, I won't record myself making creative stuff either, which is really what this channel's supposed to be about. And God knows I do just barely any of that as is, so I'm aiming, you know, I've clearly fallen short of the goal a lot already, but anytime I'm doing much on my computer, I'd like to record it for posterity's sake. Which I guess does play into that whole accidental thing, right? I don't expect anything I do here is that interesting, but there is something a little nice about leaving behind a record of what I've done. I don't journal, although maybe I should. I personally really enjoy reading into people's memoirs, journals, whatever. Even in video games, I read all of the lore because I feel like people wrote that with intent. Now this game is all about book titles and not really the contents within, but I figure if I enjoy consuming what others have made, I should start kind of putting out a bit of myself. Now again, that whole me making things is supposed to apply more to music, art, writing. But hey, playing video games is nice and easy. It's fun, it's relaxing. I've already got this set up for recording, so why not just do a bit of that as well? There are certainly a lot of books in here. Just based on a guess right now, I would assume that of our two numbers in the top left of this screen here, 400 is referring to how many sets of books are in the game, and 3072 is referring to how many individual volumes there are. And if that's the case, I have bitten off a lot. Let's hope that I can chew it. Looks like there's romance books in this or something. Probably something like the Argonian Maid or whatever from Skyrim. I guess just Elder Scrolls in general. Is that Skyrim first, Oblivion, or Morrowind? I wonder where that first became kind of canon. Okay, we're just trying to get things on the steps and down below beyond it, and we'll go from there. Alright, back to the second floor. If you're training to be a librarian, I do not recommend this method. It is bad for the books. But like I said before, these are magic books. They should be a bit more hardy than our real-world counterparts. Now, I said earlier I was going to keep track of what we're picking up here. I'm really not looking closely, but I have not seen anything pop over Volume 10. Which makes sense to me. I believe each one of these shelves only is 10 across, 10 wide. It's looking nice and clear up here, but we're gonna have quite a handful ahead of us down there below. So a lot of common colors: blues, purples, greens, reds, pinks, white, and browns. I think these different sets of books probably are all the same, got the same kind of cover art, which will make things a little simpler for us. I wonder if it's books to finish off sets that are in these chests. Actually, you know what? No, it might be magic stuff. I saw that that is something in this game. Again, I really don't know anything about this beyond what we're doing right now, but I'm very excited to see what's in store for us. This is quite the tall shelf. Alright, home stretch of the de-shelving of the second floor. Now what's going to be nice is once we get a system started here. I'm thinking pretty far ahead, I guess, but there's several, well, more than several. There's a lot of genres of book, I guess. But if we start arranging based on color for each separate section of the library here, I think it's going to look pretty satisfying. I'm going to go Roy G. Biv as my base set. Slip of pink and brown, black, white, whatever else we got in where necessary. Alright, let's check the rest of these shelves. Those are all good. I think we're clear. Oh, not quite. Just a couple over here. But now we should be ready to start. So let's see, how many little sections do we have here? Red. I'm just thinking for colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Yeah, we could probably do that. So let's just start grabbing all the red books we see. Then we're going to go over here and just, bam, drop them all. Now these are not red, so we're going to take them out of here. That's brown. Are these all red or is some of them brown? Yeah, they're all pretty red. Whatever. I'm happy enough with those. So what we might end up doing here is anything that's black, brown, white might be our exception. The rest should have at least some color on them, it looks like, which will help us with the sorting process. So again, we're just going to keep going for red best we can. Grab anything that looks pretty red. Certainly should be running out just yet. Oh, that one is pretty blue. There's some space here from the other colors. That's very much red, so it stays here. So again, once we got most of our reds, it should help clear some floor space, which will help us find if there are more reds. And then we can move on to orange. You, my friend, might not belong here. I believe you do. As do you. There we go. Aha, another chicken one. So I didn't say it, but it's becoming clear that, yes, these do all match similar spines. Which will make this task much more manageable. If they didn't, then color really wasn't going to be able to work as a method here. So I am glad to say I think we're on track. You're not red. Nor are any of you. That's pink. Which I guess technically would still count. So maybe we have to go pink first. Pink, red, brown, orange. Yellow, green, blue, purple. Whatever else is left, I guess. I do not know the best way to go about that, but for now we're just going to keep layering stuff over here. Well, let me through there, huh? Too many books. Okay, let's see. Let's just find another pocket, another wing. Try to clear a little bit of this space out. And then we might try to... start with purples over here, I guess. Yeah, we could do that. No. We'll go green. I guess this isn't quite following the order, at least in terms of where we're putting everything here, but I just want to get some more color out here. Lots and lots of green. This green? Not very. Drop it there for now. We can make our call on what it is later. Oh, well, that wasn't right. Let's try this. I think, yep, another one of those. The rest of these should be in here. Green, 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 green. I'm gonna be real. I picked this game as something just relaxing so I don't spend too much time doing it. I might do the same anyways, though. Like, there's not a lot happening in this game, but I'm pretty engrossed in it right now. So it might be hard to pull myself away to get some sleep tonight. Hopefully not, but I don't have a winning track record of staying on task. Prioritizing my good decisions. I think I might have picked the worst two colors to start this with. Red and green seem to be taking up a lot of our color spectrum here. But we've started it, we're going to carry on. See how far we can get with it. Okay, so we got a lot of reds, we got a lot of greens. There's still a lot of both of them out of here. Let's see if we can't start ordering a bit, though. I say as I grab more books anyways. This is a dangerous game for the detail-oriented. Rain's gonna start overflowing soon. Okay. I think purple and pink need a chance to shine here. We'll start working on them. Meaning we're getting everything else out of this corner. Now the real question is, do we go purple and pink over here? I think our answer is going to be yes. We're going for the vibrant colors here, not the really toned down ones. Those might end up in a different section by color. Yeah, this might have been a better color to start with. Well, I guess white. If that's our last one. By the way, purple seems very attainable, comparatively. Well, it's slow, but we are getting more floor space here. I can feel it more than see it right now, but I'll count it as progress. That might be a red. No, it's pretty purple. Maybe a little blue. Actually, no. I think we're going white in here. Which does mean everything else is going to have to move a little further out. It's not really a big problem, though. Okay, let's see. We got a bunch of red over there, a bunch of that. Green is what we've got the most of. Let's see if we can't get any full sets out of this. 1, 2, 3. So we've got at least 10 of these. Well, it should be 10 of them. With that in mind, we'll start dumping them over here. You can also go for these, because they've got a pretty recognizable face to them. Huh. Well, this might be an issue. I seem to have buried most of what I'm trying to get to. There you go. Yeah, so we got 10 of those. Had to double check, make sure, but... I think there's 10 of these too. At least 8. We've got 2, 4, 6 of them. Just get in deeper here. Okay. So I think I've done the wrong method here. This is not working as straightforward as I'd hoped. Well, let's just clear out some more. Codex of Truth. Is that one we started up here? Nope. Got Book of Spells. Process. The Law of Equivalent Exchange. We'll try to spread it out a little bit more. I do know I want that one. And this one. But this one goes over here for now. How many do we have now? 3, 6, 9. And there's 10. There it is. Our last one. Well, let's get... Whew, wow. Words. Let's get these all ordered up. 8. 10. Wait a minute. Ah, so we have different versions. Even among our Book of Spells here. Dimension Rift, Forest, Wind. So these should all be Dimension Rift. They sure are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so that was a mistake, after all. Alright, interesting. Okay, let's try to go through the reds then. I know I recognized some. Like these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, not that one. Okay, let's try this little checkerboard one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually 4. I was counting wrong. That'll go there, so we've got 3 of them. Which I guess we can start doing. Grab anything with a checkerboard that's red. That's what we should be doing right now. That may be it for now. Alright, leatherbound. What you got for me? I guess swirl too. More books of spells, okay. The Counter Curse Compendium can go here. Transfiguration there. Book of Spells Fire can go over here. This is a crazier task than I thought it was. Maybe I messed up by moving everything off the ceilings. Let's just go grab what seems familiar to us. It's a Spells of Fire. I know I've seen this one before. You as well. Counter Curse. Okay. I was wrong, not that one. There we go, that's the one. Have I done this one? No, I don't think so. Nope. Okay, let's just keep grabbing white books for now. See how many of those there are. There certainly has to be a color set which is less common than others, right? At least I'd hope. Otherwise I'm going to be in for a world of hurt. We are going to try to spread it out a little more so it doesn't get as crazy. In fact, let's put like with a like right now while we still can. Okay, we got all these easy spells to use at home. This must be second floor then. Yeah. So it seems like daily magic 2C is what we're looking for. Here. Nope, that was wrong. What did that say to me? I wasn't paying attention. Sure, let's just take what we... Hang on, wait. No, we're doing the white ones because we're trying to make this thing look nice and color-coded. White's gonna come last in our order of operations anyways. Spells of Holy Light, that's gonna be 1L. Which is our back corner that way. Oh, it has labels. Nice. Well, at least one of these is Holy Light, right? No, it's a Book of Spells. Oops. The yellow might actually be the least used color. Interesting. I'm a little late to start on that, but it's good to know nonetheless, I guess. Alright, well this is holy magic, which is over here, so I guess we'll start it on the next row. Introduction to magical healing. Alright, healing magic, where are we going to find that? 1K. So the opposite corner. Be back for that momentarily. I can go with those. What's that look like on the back? Same thing? Okay. And this side has a little pillar thing. I can already tell I'm not going to be doing a ton of talking in this. These are not going to be very exciting streams. In fact, this might be set to private. I don't remember. I was messing around with that stuff a while ago. Soul, mind, and body. Philosophy. Right? J. Okay, healing magic is going to be these guys. Got at least a few of them. Healing was over this way. Holy light, concealing. Vital areas. Yeah, okay. So we've got number 2. We've got number 5. We're finally starting to make some progress here. I've said that a few times now, but I think I actually mean it this one. Okay, philosophy of science. The healing one. Let's put that away while we know where it's at. Okay, 10, 9, 8. This is 7. Okay, remind me, where was philosophy? J. This guy right here, I think. Yep. Okay, we got 1. We've got 7. We've got 9. Okay, so we got another one of these 1,000 and how to use them. We'll go back for that in a little bit. Right now, though, we might go for these. With the frilly little gold borders. Yeah. Is that really it? Thought there would be more. Okay, either way, purification magic is going to be first floor probably. Second floor. No? Did I just miss it? Okay, it must be 1L then, just... Holy magic. I guess that makes sense. Another one of you. Theological research on holy magic. See, this is crazy because it could be science, it could be holy magic, it could be religion, which I imagine is a... Let's find out. Nope. Alright, sacred barriers. Bunch of healer stuff here. Did I mess this up? I sure did. Almost done with that concealing vital areas, holy magic stuff. Okay, what are we on? Metaphysics. I think we dealt with these ones before, right? Sure did. Suppose let's find out where to go with this metaphysics stuff. Metamagics. This isn't D&D. Ah, and I think we may have found our missing link here. This might be the piece we're looking for. Look at that, level up. Minor magic, major magic. I know that there is an achievement for completing the game without using any major magics. So I might just do that. What do these do though? That's useful. Okay, so automatically arranges the books in your possession in numerical order. Highlights the correct bookshelf for the topmost book you're holding. Causes all the books in the same series to glow. That sounds more useful than any of these. Auto shelving, really? Okay, but only on a bookshelf you're looking at that you know. Understood. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I think I'll wait. But very cool. Metaphysics, that's what we were looking for, right? That should be upstairs. I thought. Oops. So metaphysics are philosophy, if I'm not mistaken. So let's put them in 2J. Ah, another one. Let's grab what we can. We'll carry him back. Oops, not you. Keep that since we know where it goes. Okay, these three go up here for sure. We'll start with those. And then back down again. So while I am enjoying this game, I am beginning to believe it's not going to be one impossible to put down. Holy magic, holy magic, holy magic. Three more for upstairs. Oh wow, it's got real messed up. Nope. 8, 7, 6. There we go. Seven, 9, 8. Now we just have one more for this. Alright, here we go again. More philosophy, which is fine since I know where another one of those needs to go. Alright, we're full up. Let's see if this completes anything. I don't think so. Philosophy. Stuff is everywhere. Man, these books are trapping me. I might actually be stuck here. Nope, we're free. Took some doing, though. What is this? More philosophy. More philosophy. So everything might come in sets of 10 then. It's 2, 1. It was alchemy, which is not what I was anticipating. Okay, let's see if there's a separate spot for poisons and diseases. I don't think so. No, it still spells. Yeah. Either way, we'll drop this one off. These two are going on the far end of our holy magic little library board. Then we got all these. Okay. A lot of philosophy up here. Can't even hold anymore. Philosophy, 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 philosophy. Healing. 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 Healing, healing. Philosophy. I think these were over here. Sure were. Ah. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic? Well, that doesn't go there, actually. Okay, then number 6 goes there. This will go there. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. Start off on this side just to do a quick drop off of our 1,000 easy spells. Got another level. We'll loop around a philosophy corner. Healing, healing, healing. Healing. That's alchemy. Here's healing. 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 Philosophy. Philosophy. Healing philosophy. Healing. Holy. Healing. Can't grab it. Okay. Selection of targets, I believe, is over here. Yes. Okay, we're looking for number 2. Vigor was over here. We've got 5, we've got 10. We've also got 4. And Grand Compendium. We've got 6, 2, 3. 4 principles, number 1. Healing, sacred, holy, holy. Philosophy goes over there for now. More philosophy. More philosophy. Holy. Sacred. Holy. There's that. Sacred. Holy. Can't hold it, but we know where it's at. Prolegomena 8. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Prolegomena. Prolegomena. I don't know. I've never heard that word before, actually. We'll have to look it up later. Selection and application. Compendium 3 is healer. Get back to that. Here it is. Okay, Undead 2. Selection and application 7. 6. We got 5 here. And 2 for healing. One's going to be number 2. One is going to be... seven. Okay, let's think. I gotta look up what ontological means. Ontology is philosophy. Okay. If I had to take a guess, that would have been my bet, but fortunately, with the power of Google, no need for such risks. Okay, well in that case, we got a lot of philosophy to... Apologies for that. That probably spiked the mic real loud. Either way, we have a lot of philosophy to get through here. Is ethics a separate section? Not there. Okay. Well, I'll just assume not psychology, philosophy. Okay, teaching of great philosophers. That was going to be over here, I think. Yeah. Number 5. Number 9. Have I done this one? I don't believe so. Yeah, okay. So we're going to put this down here at number 5. We've got... Nope, that's wrong. Here it is. 3, 6, 8, 1, 10, and 9. And there's more where that came from. Bunch of philosophy. So this is going to be a good test to see if things are available in multiple bookshelves or if they're all kind of locked behind one. Self and other is here. Looking for 4. We got great philosophers of magic was over here. 7 and 9. And 2. Ethics was down here, I believe. Yep. We got 6, 1, 2. Ontology 5. Alright, time for another set. Do we have another 10 philosophy books? That remains to be seen. You. Not you. Self and others 6. Self and others 2. I think therefore I am 9. 7. Studies in Magic 3. Hey, there's another one. Teachings of the Greats. Responsibility and Restraint 7 and 10. And we got Power and Ethics 8. So we hit tab. What do we have here? Yeah, we need chests open for these minor magics. Major magics we're going to leave alone for now. We'll try them out later. Holy healer. Healer. Healing. Philosophy. Healing. Philosophy. Holy. Philosophy, holy. Yeah, we'll come back. Starting with here we are. Okay, number 4 of you. We got no diff. We've got 4 principles of healer's ethics. Number 9. Grand Compendium, Volume 4. Three more philosophy. Guess let's just grab this healing magic while we're here. Put number 5 in. Grab another philosophy on the run. And a holy magic since we're here. Where are we going to find light spells? Is it elemental or something? Doesn't say. Okay. We'll sort that out later. For now... Great Philosophers 3. Self and Others is over here. Right, hang on a minute. So this... Let's flip you around upside down. Maybe. No, it didn't work. Okay, whatever. Holy magic, healing magic. That's 2. That's 10. Which one of you had the triangle? No one of you did. Okay, we're gonna have 3 sets of books here. We got a cooking book. We got a history of magical warfare, and we've got... Ah, philosophy, nice. And we got light magic. Found a few more in here. Alright, Great Philosophers 4. Magic number 4. Let's see if we can't find which, it's none of these, I guess. Okay. Philosophy of Self and Others, that's over here. That's number 8. Ontology's up here. Alright, then we got Holy and Healing again. Blue diff 4. Fundamentals 9. 4 principles 2. Okay, can't leave the library. Makes sense. That math does add up. I think I'm trapped in here. Figure 2. Ontology, nice. That's kitchen recipes, that's alchemy, which I'll take out just to get closer to the rest of the stuff. I've got a couple of those over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Recipes. Holy magic. Philosophy. Alright, we're getting close to wrapped on a few of these shelves. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to complete them just yet, though. The remaining books are probably buried under everything else. Nope. 2, you go back there. 3, you go in there. Let's take all of these, drop them all off. Aha, philosophy. And a couple more I can do. Where did it go? Ah, here it is. Selection and application of targets, number 5. 2 more books for philosophizing. Self and others 1, and responsibility and restraint. Got alchemy, which we were starting one on. Nope, not you. Oops. There you go. We had some of these sorted up here, I believe. Sure did. Healing. There might be another couple of those in here. There's alchemy. Healing. Alchemy, alchemy. Alchemy. We got 4, we've got 10. Just grabbing some of the reds that I know we've already got partially sorted. Grabbing these while I can. Just the books of spells. They're pretty recognizable. Fluid, wind, psychokinesis, gravitation, earth, pulverization, and ice. And thunder. There are a lot of different versions of that book. Wind, water, there's psychokinesis, gravitation, no breathing. Alright. Ah, another healing book. Oh, nice. Holy. Wind, water, forest creation. Energy. Psychokinesis. Thunder. Time. No, Earth we already had. I'm just trying to remember where. Here it is. Okay, we got kitchen stuff, we got history and tactics. Okay, so 2N for the tactics, and 2C for the other. I think I have 9 out of 10 for this alchemy section. Let's figure out where the alchemy books go. I think it's probably first floor. One N. Okay. We've also got this stinky little guy. Got a healing book. This is going to be art, which is floor 2. 2E. Transfiguration. 1F. Psychology. To I. C. Yeah. Alright. I don't think anybody's watching this. I think it's probably private. I'm going to treat this as a chance to get better at just talking while I'm playing games, though. So I'll keep these private, but I will stream them. Otherwise, there's no point in all this. I don't know where to put this elemental magic yet, so I think we'll just keep going with the other stuff for now. We're doing reds. We're working reds. Psychology, really. Interesting. And a water book. Water I put over here. Oh, psychology, not philosophy. That makes sense. Okay. Psychology, psychology, psychology. Lots of psychology here. Transfigs over here. Punch in number 8. Oh, we've got it. Then run on back over and grab some more psychology books. Psych is 2i. Psychology of using strong language from a safe zone. Ah, I see, that's funny. I think that's making fun, or poking fun, or at least acknowledging people who, what's the word to use? They partake in the verbal sparring in video games. Color coding was a big waste of time, it looks like. I think it color codes itself pretty much. If I do another run of this, now I know. Psychology. Psychology. Physiology, interesting. Psychology, psychology. curses were 1C. So just right in here. Okay. I thought we had more of those, but I may have been mistaken. Oh, no, here they are. No, never mind, that's mystery fiction. I am losing my mind. Guess that's probably what happens here in a library of magical books that you can't get out of. Okay, psychology over here, I think. We are looking for powerlessness. Yep. Okay, 10. We're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4. Magic and emotion. Number 7. Psychology of backseat gaming, number 5. Weak bark the most for psych principles and analysis. Oh, introduction is this one. That's right. Okay. And using strong language from a safe zone is right over here. Number 2, number 10. Back to our pile of red, I guess. Let's see, where would we put that one? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Hey, more psychology, nice. This one goes upstairs as well, I believe, in art, which should be... right here, number 5. Backseat gaming's over here now. Yep. Got 5, 6, 7. There are so many books still to go. But that's alright. It's the point of the game. Okay, we've got a curse shelf. So let's just grab everything that looks like it applies to that. Here's one for alchemy, which I think is upstairs? No, it's down here. Is it at the back, though? It sure is. We'll drop that and come back for it later. Okay, so at least a couple of these might be just 2 or 3 volume little numbers here, but this one's at least 7 long, so for now I guess we'll put you right in there. Hope for the best. Okay, an alchemy book. I think that's the one I just threw on the ground, actually. Two on curses. One's about lexicon, one's about... okay. Ritual tracing, breaking curses. Oh boy, this is gonna be confusing. What happens if I level up? That's a great question. It looks like we have abilities, which sound like they're going to speed up this process by quite a bit. That being said, I'm trying to avoid using any of these right now. We're taking it nice and slow with just old-fashioned elbow grease and brute force. Which probably isn't the wisest decision, but... whoever called me the wisest guy is, making bold claims, we'll say. What's this? Curses. 3, 2... We'll sort that out later. Okay, we've got something in the arts. Some more living paintings. Nice. This one's getting a little closer to complete, I believe. Yeah, 1 through 7 missing. Well, now it is just 1 through 7. And another psychology book. We'll punch it in right there. Should be the right one, right? Sure is. Alright, let's get to the alchemy then, I guess. Alchemy, alchemy. There was another one over here. Sure was. Ah, this is about curses again. Romance novels. Interesting, I haven't dealt with those yet. Counter curse 8. Malediction systems. Taxonomy, structure, and mechanisms. Interesting. We'll get back to you. Breaking the curse. Number 1, number 2. Okay, so we're making some progress. Let's think though. Alchemy was back here, I believe. Guess we can grab a couple more on the run. There's a lot of reds around. Ah, an explosion one. Okay. Let's see. Is this all N? Probably? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 6. Oh, these are not the same. Let me hold on for just 1 second. Okay, I see. Got 6. And 3. Then over here we've got 1, 5, and 3. You know, it's probably for the best there's so many books about psychology in here. This is a place of madness. Also, it doesn't seem like it's a very popular library right now. It's just me. Haven't seen anybody show up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And a psychology book. Another one. Another one. Ooh, a healing book. Good, I've been working on these. Fundamentals of Healing and Mana Control, number 3. There we go. More psychology. More psychology. More healing. Alright, let's see. Mana Control, number 5. I'm assuming this effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action book is all about psychology. That is kind of a shot in the dark, but I don't have a better bet at this point. All the psych stuff is in 2I, I believe? Yeah. Okay, I think this was over here somewhere. Sure was. Okay, number 10. This was 10 there. The weak bark the most, number 1. Another effort 1. Is this? No, that's separate. Okay. 3, 4. And the psychology of prioritizing gaming over tidying your room. That is some of the realest stuff I've ever read. But who needs a clean room when you can have a library full of 3,000 some odd books? Can't read them, just the titles, but Genesis theory, interesting. Fire spell, what is this? More romance stuff. I guess let's just grab some more red, throw it into the pile. It's kind of what we've been doing. Except for this, because our book spells we've been just dropping on the floor up here. Career opportunity, graduated from Magic University, got 0 job offers. That is too bad, my friend. But hey, you got a book deal out of it. Ah, more art. Fantastic. And some psychology. Throw that over there with the rest of them. Saw a couple of these. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is much more efficient to work in a library when you can just throw the books everywhere. I do get the feeling that's really not what they want you to do, though. We'll say that's the reason I'm not a real librarian. Okay, correlation of magic and emotion, I'm hoping is psychology. I could be way off. I can check the charts for that one later. Well, actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So probably just based on how many shelves we have here. Introduction to psychological. Number 1. Got our art book. Number 9. And we got this book of matter creation. I don't know if I have one of those already down here. I do not believe I do. Okay. New pile. So these grayish red ones, a lot of them look to be historical. Red. A psychology. More psychology. More physiology stuff. Ah, some curse stuff. And a couple books of spells. Okay, let's see. Back to the curse wall. We got the Birth of a Curse number 1. This seems like a full 10 collection. What was this? We'll drop that. We will drop that. Keep these. Drop that. 2 books of spells. 1 for ice. 1 for psychokinesis. And then 3 more psych books. Okay, strong language from a safe zone. I still don't know if that's a reference to people just going crazy in games with voice chat or not, but, or even just typing chat, I guess. That's what it makes me think of, though. And effort builds confidence. That bad boy was right over here. Okay, I've really got to figure it out. So we've got all of these books of spells, right? Book of spells, book of spells, book of spells. My question is, what category is that going to fall under, though? It's not going to be monsterology. I mean, it could be... I don't think it's transfiguration. To me, that speaks more like... I'm turning this block of, I don't know, cheese into gold. Although, no, that's more alchemy, I suppose, but... It's not stealth. It's not illusion. I guess technically it could be summoning magic, but that feels more like pulling from the Fae or who knows what. It might be destructive magic. I don't know if I have enough info on that yet. A lot of purple books over here. More psych. We got a few of these over here. Oh, got some like politics over here, or I guess sociology probably. Alchemy, nice. Birth of a Curse number 8. Don't mind if I do. More alchemy. Psychology. Psychology, we'll throw this into the pile of red. Aha! Birth of a Curse 5. This collection's coming together pretty quick. It does help that it stands out compared to the rest of these colors. The Death's Note. That's pretty funny. Couple more curse books. I don't know if this counts as a curse or not, but we'll drop it here just for now. Curse breaking, arithmancy, and sealing arts. I don't know if I have one of those yet. I do not, so we'll drop it here. And then we got dissolutions, number 3. What were all these? Couple alchemy, 3 psychology. Book of spells for the fire. Girl diary. More psychology. Diary, here you are. You go over there. Yeah, we'll just drop the alchemy off, go run some more psych stuff upstairs. Let's see. 2 alchemy. Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone, Volume 1. And then I think this is a new one for us, so we'll start it right there. Aside from this fire spell, everything else should be psych. Man, it is dense over here in the pile of green. I might need to flatten that out soon. Fire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're getting quite the collection of books over here. I just need to figure out where to put them. I'm really enjoying this game, though. It's relaxing stuff. Alright, let's see. Powerlessness. Here it is. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, I don't know. I like sorting stuff. This game is pretty much built for me. And I appreciate the fact that there's no obvious timer. It kind of makes sure you don't have some self-imposed race against yourself. At least as far as I can tell. Okay, gaming over tidying. Ooh, wow, those words didn't come out properly. Prioritizing gaming over tidying your room. There we go. I am not saying that 10 times fast. You live and learn, but I maybe should not have thrown everything over the top floor here. Things may have been sorted a bit, but now I've just got a massive pile of books on the ground. Hey, a healing book. That's getting rarer. And an alchemy book. You know, I'm seeing a lot of transfig books. I know that, yeah, this is the one, right? Transfiguration? Sure is. So then I'll close that one off. We'll put you there. We will put you over here. And introduction to healing. You go right there. Nice. Birth of a curse. More curses. Ah, necromancy. Nice. You know, I probably could do that. I could start focusing on these black colored books. It seems to be a rarer color anyways, which is pretty nice for a guy who surrounded in all of this stuff. Where to put them though, that is the question. Oh, an alchemy book. Nice. Okay, well, we've got our curse wall. Let's just work on that first. Light spell. Okay, that puts us to how many of these? 2, 4, 6, 7. Curse book, curse book, curse book. Stealth, stealth. Stealth. Transfiguration, still over here, right? Sure is. That is a bright colored book. Okay, earth spells, nice. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess we can grab some more psych stuff while we're here. I think I got a pile of them. Ooh, another alchemy book. This mind reading set has to be psychology, right? The way it's described anyway, sounds like it to me. Alright, well, while we're here, let's drop off our earth book. Pop back upstairs for a quick dump here. 2, 9, 7. That's alchemy. This is effort. Let's see. Okay. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Healing. Nice. And an explosion book. And a psychology book. Looks like I need to be in here. More psych. A diary. Alright, fundamentals, here we go. One more. We're getting close on that. Ultimate Secret 10, bam. Man, there's a lot of these categories I haven't even touched yet. Alright, potions. What do we have? Number 2? Yeah. My pile of explosions. All 2 of them. And then a bunch more mind reading. We got 1, we got 5, we've got 10, we've got 6. Oh, I had more alchemy than I thought. Oops. Well, I've also got this bad boy. The Clean Your Room books. And this guy here, number 5. Oops. I think we're full up on books right now. Okay, so I had at least 1 transfiguration. Some alchemy. World potions 9, 7, 5. Finished that one off. And the ultimate secret, number 9. A lot of psych that we're grabbing too. Alchemy, but I can't reach it. Woe is me. Gaming over tidying your room was here. Backseat gaming was up here. This guy was over here. Magic and emotion, I think, was this guy right here. Sure was. Gaming 8. Happiness 9. Intro 6. Barking 2. Effort 8. Progress is progress. I should be asleep right now, but this game has me grabbed. Transfiguration. Nice. Dude, the names of these romance novels are so funny. It's so accurate, though. Oop, well that wasn't supposed to happen. Am I stuck? Let me out, please. Here we go. Nope, stuck again. Wow, okay. That was quite the predicament we found ourselves in there. Let's go do it again. Okay, Transfiguration. 4. Intro 6, and we got Curses. And Dissolution right now? Nice. That was a full set. Perfect. Alright, warriors, warriors, warriors. Warrior. Alright, well now we have confirmation some of these are not 10 set books series. We had those 3s. I imagine there's going to be more. As long as they're separated though, that's fine. It'll make it pretty straightforward to figure out what's what. Ah, Transfiguration. My old friend. Phases 3. Aha. Progress. It slows for no one. Except me looking at the map. We're looking for Warrior 2A. Perfect. Just around the river bend. Tactical Guide for Warriors 3 and 6. We pull these out of here and throw them on the ground. Ah, Psychology. Warriors. Warrior. I think. I've got to assume anyways. Alchemy. Warrior Alchemy. Warrior. Is one of these transfig? I forget. Got 2 alchemy. Psychology, healing. Here's another one. That's a warrior one for sure. Okay, psychology. We're looking for alchemy. Here we go. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia 8. We've got a new set of books. Blade arts. Okay. Alchemy. There we go. Philosopher's Stone 2. Warriors. Which I will be back for shortly. First, though, let's drop 8 there. And then you're coming with me. So I think we got 2 psych books, the rest are warrior stuff. Battlefield Logic 2. More Sword Saint. Put it on the wrong shelf, but it's the right book. Sword Saint 5. Free Sword Style 4. And Naked Warrior 9. Correlation 9, Backseat Gaming 4. All right. Healing. Alright, no diff I think is on this shelf. Yep. It is no diff 3. We got Naked Warrior. We got X's and curses, more curses. No diff healer, psychology. Warrior, psychology. Curses. We'll grab that in a second. First, let's drop off Healer Diff 8. Where did I see that? No, I did. There we go. Death's Note was dropped over here. And it is once again. Transfiguration goes over here. Stealth, we've been piling up in this corner. Wow. This corner over here. This corner over here. Curses, here we go. Number 6. Number 2. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be 2. Now we know what our last 10 piece is. How did I miss this one? 100x is number 8. Nether Alchemy. Philosopher's Stone 4 should complete our collection there. Nice. Yeah, we got 10 points to put into stuff. I'm not going to use any of it, though. Yet. I'm assuming this Armor and Muscle one is a warrior book. If not, I am incredibly mistaken. Sword Saint 2. Scion of the Axe God. We will put that over here. Sword Saint 8. We're actually going to swap this and this. Warrior's Foundations are up top, I believe. Yep. Number 8. Dimension Slash. Number 1. Three Sword Style. Oh, a nice little Zorro reference. Tidy Room would bark the most. So barking is over here. Number 6. Tidy Room is right here with number 5. Fantastic. Explosion. Okay, I've really got to figure out this Book of Spells thing. Explosion sounds pretty destructive to me, but I'm not sure that... Where is it? That time really is, though. Let's go back through the second floor options. Jurisprudence. I am not familiar with that term. The study of law. Okay, yeah, that adds up. Romance novel, mystery novels, history. The Travels of Otherworld. Dungeons and Language. Yeah, so time is not really fitting into any of these, as far as I can tell. Unless it counts as destruction magic, I don't know. 1M, it's a big collection. It could be. Let's give it a shot then, I guess. Bunch of fire, we got some explosions. Archery, we got matter creation number 4. Pulverization 3. Actually, hang on. We'll go 4, 3. Ah, no, there's more pulverization. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 7, 4, fluid. Fire 6. Fire 1. Time 3. Force creation 10. 5. Pyrokinesis. So we got wind and dimension rift. Some water. Okay, ice 7, 1, 8. Actually, let's take these back. We'll go 1, 8, 7. Five, 3, we got thunder. At 2, 4, 10, 1. We've got fluid, which I'm going to move up 1. Six, 5, 8, 10. Wind 1, 4, 7, 5, 8, and 10. Can I get the rest in this last trip? I do not know. Force creation one I already started. It feels like it is. Sure is. Okay. 6, 2, 4. Dimension 4 and 7. Energy 5. Fluid 6, huh? All right. Alright. Fingers crossed that destruction magic is where all those spell tomes go. We will find out later, though. We've mostly cleared off our little platform here again. What's this, by the way? I didn't even look at that. Ah, lore. I should have come across this earlier. Okay. From Principal Merlin at the University of Celestal. Listen to me, because this is very important. What that fairy did, that nasty, stupid fairy, is a total disaster. It's turned my beautiful library into a complete mess. A disaster like no one's ever seen before. So here's the decision for you, the librarian. You're in a very tough spot, a very bad situation, but I've got the only solution. We're not leaving this library. We're staying right here. Until every single volume, every magnificent book is back in its proper place, those doors are staying shut, sealed. You've got your wits, and you've got your arms. Use them. Work hard. If you don't get it done, you're looking at extreme overtime until late at night, maybe even midnight or later. I mean, accurate, it's 1 a.m. where I'm at. It's going to be a long night, a very tough night, because we need law and order in this library. But if you finish, and I mean finish perfectly, 100%, I'm going to give you a reward. We're talking pizza. Yes. The best pizza you've ever had. Huge slices, the best toppings, beautiful cheese. It'll be fantastic. Now get to work. Get those books back on the shelves. Is there a backside? There's not. Okay. Now I know what I'm working for. Freedom and pizza. That's huge news. Looks like it's nighttime out there in the University of Celestal. That dang fairy messed everything up, huh? Ooh, an alchemy tome that's green. Interesting. So the colors are going to change. Good to know. Okay, that book's gonna go there. I think I am gonna have to call it here for the night, though, fellas. Ladies and gents, whoever's out there watching, YouTube. This has been fun. I will be continuing this game, certainly. But, like I said before, oh, and a key. Now, hold on a minute. Crimson Octagon key. It's neither of those. Alright. Look at that. What do we have here? High jump permit. To librarian, listen to me. We have a situation. A very unexpected, very messy situation in the Grand Library. It's total chaos. And you know who's behind it? A fairy. That nasty, mischievous fairy. It's turned our magnificent library into a disaster zone. It's a disgrace, frankly. But I'm a man of solutions. I see a problem and I solve it like nobody else can. So for this emergency only, I'm giving immediate and unconditional permission to jump within the Grand Library. Normally, jumping's forbidden in the library. We have rules, we have tastes, but the rules are changing because I say so. This executive order is for the librarian. You need to jump high, you need to move big, and you need to fix this chaos immediately. So get jumping. Jump like a winner. We're going to save this library, and we're going to do it now. With all due urgency, Principal Merlin, University of Celestal. Okay. Well, that might change things here, huh? Wow, we can really jump. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Can we get up on top of that thing? The answer looks like no. However, there was a key there that we did not know about. Meaning that there's probably another 3 keys around here as well. But that's gonna have to wait for next time because like I said, it is late. I got work in fewer hours than I would like. Oh, there is a counter here. Spent almost 4 hours in this game. Interesting. Yeah, I got work coming up. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And take care. I'll try to stream again tomorrow. No promises, but I'll definitely